Just like any other normal day, I open up my phone while waiting for the bus. So I endlessly scroll on social media websites to waste some time. And suddenly, I stumbled upon this meme. At first, I smiled and giggled a bit since it's kind of funny. Once I got home, I powered on my computer, choosing among a handful of games that I could play before getting into bed. Then suddenly, I got a notification that I need to work on some project since my coworker was sick. I'm not able to play a single second on that night. Among dozens of memes I've seen that day, I remember that one specific meme. I guess this is the life of an adult gamer. To get a better point of view about this adult gamer thing, let's go back and reminisce the good old times. Back when I was a kid, I remember we only had two available games, Super Mario and the Kung Fu game that I'm not even gonna try to say the name. I still clearly remember that I did not enjoy Mario and play the Kung Fu game instead, and it was a blast. Fast forward to today, I'm able to play games far way better in terms of graphics, gameplay mechanics, and even story. However, I still get this lingering feeling that it's not as fun as it used to be. So I ask myself, why is that? Unless you live under your mother's basement, as an adult, we have a cute little thing called responsibilities, like working on a job, relationships, kids, and my favorite, monthly papers that I called bills. So finding some free time, no matter how short or long it is kinda difficult. Not to mention some unexpected events like getting invited to hang out with your friends. Good thing I don't have one. Spending some time with your significant other. Good thing that I don't have one. Or maybe like having a lifelong goal. And even if you got all of those things under control, it only takes 3 letters to ruin someone's short free time. Modern gaming, whether you agree with me or not, it's far way better than what we had back then. If the game is broken, it could be patched within an hour, a day, or at worst, a month. What makes modern gaming sucks are mostly not by the developers themselves, but the higher ups, who doesn't even know how to make a game or even play one. Forcing an unfinished game to be released, day 1 patches that are bigger than some other games, always online live service games, sorry third world countries, and of course, some stupid microtransactions and battle passes. And my most hated tactics that gaming companies uses all the time, the fear of missing out. For gamers that do not have a regular schedule for playing games, the fear of missing out is suffocating for some people. It changes a game from being a relaxing, enjoyable experience to something comparable to a market list. Do this, do that, or else you would miss out on getting the Thought Slayer 123 ultra rare weapon. That's why some indie games or other smaller game studios are a godsend. Take Deep Rock Galactic as an example. Battle passes are entirely free, and even if players did not complete it in time, items would be still available later in the game. No more fear of missing out.
And as always, anything you may have missed in previous seasons will simply go into the existing loot pools, so nothing is going away forever.
But the biggest factor that makes gaming way different than before, and it's pretty obvious if you take a second and think about it, we are just getting older. This is the biggest factor that changes how gaming feels compared to the times that we are too young and naive. Before, we are just a simple-minded little beings that we don't even care if the games we are playing are good, bad, or even expensive. The only thing that matters to us is that if the game is good or not, if we are having fun and enjoying our time or not. But as we get older, our brains started to develop. We take in consideration if the game's worth our time. Is the game worth every single penny? How about replayability? Is there a modding community? How's the server and the player base? Is it worth making a video out of it? Could I get more viewers on my live streams? Is it fun to watch? We have a lot of questions, and yet we forget the most basic reason why we play games. It's to simply have fun. And that's when games like Palworld comes in mind. Yeah, we can argue all day that this game got inspiration from Pokemon. But when the original game that it took inspiration of fails to deliver, that's when a mere imitation surpasses the original. Because if this game looks fun to these people, then I see no reason why Pokemon with guns would not be fun as hell. Another example of this is Helldivers 2. This game does not have the best marketing among other PlayStation titles, but it tops the charts for the most concurrent players on Steam. Yet some bigger game studios calling their game a quadruple A game. Yep, you heard that right. And yet it sucks big time.
So every minigame is just a timing minigame. You know, I'm going to be honest, I think the environment and the graphics look really nice. It's disappointing that some of these gameplay elements aren't better. I think this could actually have a decent future if they really tried to invest into it. If they treated it like a quadruple A game, quadruple A game, not quadruple gay game.
When a game focuses on having fun, whether if it's made by a big game studio or by a single person, gamers would still play it. So, if we old-time gamers focus on having fun, than obsessing over viewer counts, chasing what's popular, caring about what other people thinks, and just focus on having a great enjoyable time of our gaming lives, then no matter how old we get, no matter how busy our schedule is, we would still be able to play games, have fun, and laugh like a stupid little kids like we used to be. Thank you so much for watching.
Save your bacon!
Thank you.
He was coming for you too, buddy.
Was he?
Oh yeah.